Hey guys, and welcome back. It's the second episode of the Seattle Sounders Road to Glory series. So, in this episode, we're going to be starting off with a press conference where basically I've collected a few comments which I feel like would help us in this series, and I'm going to be responding to them. So, the first one comes from the Jedi Knight Logs. Try and play a 4-2-3-1 narrow and play De La Vega and Urzi as right and left attacking midfielders. This will help us achieve the season goals by revolving De La Vega as he's more likely to be involved in the goals and Rui Diaz will have more support. Yeah, I think that's actually a very good suggestion. I was thinking of doing that myself because I feel like the wingers operate better as right and left attacking midfielders than they do actually on the wings because most wingers nowadays don't have that great crossing. That's mostly a trait which is like with midfielders or with fullbacks. Those are the players who actually cross much better, and most wingers play with the alternate foot, like right wingers are left footed. So I think playing Uzi and De La Vega on the right and left side of an attacking midfield would be a good solution. The next suggestion comes from Monster Among Men, who's told us to sign how do you say his name? Camavinga next season and try to get a younger goalkeeper. So he told us we should get Alexander Nubel or Diogo Costa. Diogo Costa is around 69 rated, so he wouldn't be able to get into a starting 11 right away. I actually wanted to sign Nubel. He's a player, I think he recently signed a pre-contract agreement with Bayern. He captained Schalke, as you can see the armband in the photo. So he's got that leadership rate as well. He's 75 rated. He's really good in game. And yeah, I think we're going to go for him this episode itself. The third and final question for the press conference: get Jaden Bogle next season when if we get to the Prem. See, I used Jaden Bogle in my Derby County career mode, which I did, and Jaden Bogle was a boss. He was so good. He grew so much, and he's just all round great in game. But for this career mode, since I've already used him and I wanted to switch things up a bit, I thought I'd go for this guy, Reece James. He is a next level baller. I highly recommend using him. I'm sure a lot of you know who he is. He's got that. He's got that. A cross between attacking ability and defending ability. He can make tackles and he can give great crosses. So I think I want to bring in Reece James. He's good as well. He's gonna grow a lot. He's pretty young. He's got a high potential, 87, I think. Yeah, so he's going to grow a lot and he's going to be great for our squad in the long term. So before we get into the episode for today, I wanted to discuss this new thing which we'll start, which is player of the episode. So the player of the last episode was Ronaldo Vieira. He grabbed a brace against Blackburn. He was immense the whole game. He was good in attack and in defense. He got a 9.4 rating and man of the match, so it's clear to see why he won player of the last episode. The first thing we're going to do this episode is try and sign Alexander Nubel. He plays for Schalke, 75 rated. He has 11 months remaining on his contract, so we should be able to get him for pretty cheap. I would try for around 13 million. Yeah, let's offer 13 mil. Let's see if they accept it. I think they will. And yeah, they did. So we've got Nubel into the squad. Let's offer him 40k. Start off with a max of 50k, and I'll get back to you when I get a response.
2,000 years later.
So we've just received word that Nubel has signed for us. So welcome to Seattle Sounders, Alexander Nubel.
Some people say there's nothing really real here.
Alex Nübel, die Katze aus Ostwestfalen, wurde von André Breitenreiter mitgebracht vom SC Paderborn, damals nach Schalke, für schlappe 600.000 Euro.
The state I'm in right now, salt drips from her brow. No more days without. Makes me feel so right. I can do no wrong. We'll keep going strong. I've got all my
Direkt vor Tor! Abgefälscht, ich glaube, es war Caligiuri und eine Sensationstat von Nübel. Donnerwetter, was hält denn der? Boah, super. Herrera und Nübel ist da.
While we were at it, I also decided to bring in Kiana Hoover from Liverpool just to add to the squad depth. And yeah, he's a good prospect for the future. So we get into the Carabao Cup fixture against Shrewsbury, and We win 3-0. De La Vega picks up his first two goal involvements for the season. Lodeiro also adds to his tally, helping us score closer towards the season objectives. Next up, a game away to Barnsley. I think we can come away with the win. I really hope so, at least. And we do. Lodeiro and Roldan with the goals. Roldan with 77-minute winner, and we take a 2-1 win away at Barnsley. So the last simulated game for today is at home to Nottingham Forest. Hopefully we can pick up the dub, and we do. Lodeiro and Rui Diaz. Rui Diaz adding to his tally, getting closer to the season's objective.
So guys, I was just simming forward to the next game, and apparently we got an offer for Lodeiro. It's 15 mil, but I think if we can get 20 mil for Lodeiro, I will be willing to sell him and get in a better, younger attacking midfielder. Lodeiro has been great for the Sounders, but he is getting quite old, and if we can get someone the similar rating as him, but much younger and someone who will grow a lot, someone who's here for the long term, that would be much more beneficial to the club than Lodeiro is right now, because they'll be performing at a similar level, but in the future, this new younger replacement will be performing better. Let's give him 20 mil, I think. Yeah, I think 20 mil will suffice. Let's hope. Let's see. No, sorry. Let's see if they accept that. They're going to give us 20 mil for Lodeiro. Let's hope Lodeiro signs the contract, because I kind of want to. I got an idea for who we can get in, and he's a young baller. Let's take our mind off all this Lodeiro sale business, and let's get into this game against Brentford. Lodeiro is starting. Might be his last game for the club. You never know. But he is starting, and hopefully he makes an impact in his last game of the season. Up the Sounders!
Brentford have a chance to capitalize. Watkins got the ball. Oh, he's gone through to Jensen. Oh, there's no way we've conceded that. Oh, how do you let him get past you guys? What is that defensive awareness? We're already losing. My God, terrible display, boys.
We need to get something quick if we want to take anything away from this game. Urzi on the left flank. Let's see if we can orchestrate something or the other. Played in for Lodeiro on his might be his last involvement, and it is a big involvement. Lodeiro equalizes this game in the 89th minute, and that's going to prove to be crucial for us. Lodeiro, with one of his last moments for the club, has pulled a goal out of nowhere. We've not been at our best, but I think we've taken at least a point, and good display. Got the ball, and he's been in his pocket. So Roldan got the ball, and his pocket has been picked, and here comes Watkins with a chance. Nubel denies him, but after this corner kick should be the last kick of the game. Hopefully we can get this away and not concede any late no late drama. Hopefully Lodeiro challenging, the ball's come back in, but that is going to be full time. We grabbed a late equalizer, we take the point, rob Brentford of 2. Could have been better, but good display. So here for the post-match interview following the late equalizer and the gas game. Were we lucky to get a draw? Yes, I definitely feel we were lucky, but you know what? Luck is part of the game. Sometimes you do need to be lucky. But yeah, I think we didn't play at our best, but we did get lucky to get that goal, but luck is part of the game. Yeah, but that's all I'm going to say. It wasn't a hard fought contest. I can understand that we weren't as good, but it wasn't that hard fought of a contest. They were superior to us. Jensen was a good player, but his goal was kind of lucky. So this game we play Watford in the FA Cup, and next we play Reading away. So that should be 2 good games. So hopefully we can get back to form. Unfortunately, that game against Brentford was Lodeiro's last involvement at the club. He will go down as a club legend, but he did get us 20 million in the bank, and I've got a good idea of who to sign. I will reveal him right after this game against Watford. So we are going to be swimming the game against Watford in the Carabao Cup, because I don't really want to focus on cup competition this season, because I don't think we stand that big of a chance. As I expected, a 4-0 thrashing. Watford were away, we were at home, and we still lost 4-0. But I think we need to improve. Definitely, that was way worse than expected. But that's the reason I don't really want to engage with these cup competitions. Our next signing was to replace Lodero comes from the Argentinian team River Plate. You might already know who he is. He's an absolute baller in game. He's got high pace. He's got great dribbling, great passing as well. He's young. He's got 87 potential. Some of you may already know who he is, but for those of you who don't, welcome to Seattle Sounders, Zaracho. So we're here for the pre-match press conference for the game against Reading, and after Zaracho's acquisition from Racing Club, what do we expect of his debut in Reading? I expect his debut to be similar to the one Vieira had in the last episode. I expect he's going to be phenomenal and fit into the team right away. And yeah, that's all I expect of him, to do what I've asked him to. Is he the perfect replacement for Lodero? He definitely is. That's exactly why we brought him in. He's basically Lodero, but he's faster, he's younger, and he's definitely going to be better than Lodero in the long term. So he's going to grow a lot. He's got a potential of 87. Is he a replacement for Svensson? He isn't a replacement for Svensson at all. Svensson was a defensive midfielder. Zaracho is the attacking midfielder. He's a replacement for Lodero. The replacement for Svensson was arguably Ronaldo Vieira, even though Ronaldo Vieira has become a starter now. But yeah, he wasn't a replacement for Svensson at all. So this is the team we're going to be going with for the game against Reading. We are starting Zaracho, giving him his debut. We're playing a 4-2-3-1 narrow. Whoever starts at right back because Leodam is suspended. So we are kicking off the game away to Reading. Hopefully we can take a win actually. We haven't been on the best of form lately, but hopefully this game can be a turning point for us and we can bounce back and start being consistent. No man land and Vieira has to cover from. Oh, Vieira absolutely taken out the man. That's surely going to be a booking. Yes, it is. Vieira with a terrible tackle. What a savage. Jones has been poor all game, so I'm going to replace him with Nahau. And hopefully Nahau can play better than Jones, because Jones has been really poor throughout the whole game. And he's let so many players get in behind him. And I'm hoping Nahau can give us a bit more reassurance at the back. Ruidiaz kicking off for the second half. Machika's got a bit of room to maneuver here. He's finessed our centre back, and Nubel with a great save to deny Machika from range. Nubel has been outstanding all game. If he keeps up this form, he would be a bargain. Pele might have a chance on the left flank, and oh, he's beaten Hoover, and Jonathan here was Nubel with a great save to deny Reading. What a save! Alexander Nubel from point blank range. Saved that with his foot, conceding a corner, but what a save, Nubel. That's the third big save he's made this game. And there's the whistle. That concludes a 0-0 draw away at Reading. A very poor game from the attackers. De La Vega especially kept on losing the ball, unable to sprint past their defense at all. Showed zero of so much of the pace which he has. He showed none of it today. Nubel was outstanding, making like 3 hugely good saves. Kept us in the game and definitely won my man of the match. He was immense today. Nubel is going to prove to be an absolute bargain in the future. Nubel made 6 great saves while their keeper only had to make 2. It shows how well Nubel played today and how poorly our attackers played as well. And every save Nubel made was very crucial to helping us get that point. And I'm really thankful that we signed Nubel, because if we did not have Nubel today, we would have almost indefinitely lost. And see, I'm pretty sure it's gonna turn out to be an absolute bargain. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think that Nubel was a good signing, or do you think we should have signed someone slightly better? Review. What makes such a strong review? He wasn't that good, but he can offer us more. Yeah, I don't feel like he was that good today. He was okay, but I think he can definitely be much better. How come I didn't give João Paulo another chance? It's pretty simple. It's Zaracho's debut, and I don't think João Paulo has much of a future in this team. I put the team first, and yeah, I always value my team more than individuals. I think João Paulo may have to go. I'm going to transfer list him, but we are still unbeaten. Can we keep the streak rolling? We have what it takes. We have what it takes. Maybe not for the whole season, but we definitely have what it takes to keep the streak rolling.
Thank you.
Transfer deadline day. I think I'm happy with the squad we have right now. I'm probably gonna sell. Probably gonna transfer list. Let's see. Jones has been really underwhelming. I don't know. I think we're gonna get a new left back next season, but I think I'm gonna sell João Paulo. He's a good player, but I think he's just not for this club, so I think he needs to go. Here's what the table looks like before our next game, where we play against Birmingham City away. We're sitting in second position, looking for direct promotion at the moment. I'm not sure if we can keep this form going. I think we'll probably get a playoff spot, but I really want to get promoted this season itself, so we can move forward as quickly as possible and get to our goal quicker. You can see Leeds doing pretty badly right now. They're sitting in 11th position. Hopefully they buck up soon enough. And we've got Luton, Preston and Hull in the drop zone at the moment. All people who are expected to drop this season. So here we are for the game, before the game against Wigan. This is the team we're going with, as I mentioned earlier. We definitely need to get a good result this game. For goal news, we're gonna put everything on. We need to win if we want. I'm fighting for promotion, man. I don't care. We need to get promoted this season itself. We need to be in the Premier League next season and closer to Champions League football. And yeah, we need to get Seattle Sounders to the Champions League final and eventually Champions League glory. And I think to get off to the best start, we need to win the championship this season. Here we go. Let's get into the game. Taking it, Ivy Lane. Hopefully we win this game, because we need to get back on form. Can we win that ball? Oh, would have been a great sliding challenge if he could win it, but we've been beaten, and once again Wigan are through. It seems like everybody's through against us nowadays. He's offside, thank God. But you guys hear the ball just disappeared in the net. Like, watch here. Thank God he was offside. That was pretty stressful. Oh, great volley from Vieira. It was an ambitious attempt, but if I went in, everyone would have been screaming. Urzi, he slammed home. Oh yes, he can. Near post goal from Urzi. That was such a scuffy goal, but I'll take a De La Vega assist as well. And finally, we've taken the lead in a game. Really better about this game. This right forward, left forward thing is working out well for us. De La Vega and Urzi link up. Pretty lucky goal at the near post, to be honest. But you know what? It's a goal nonetheless, and that was some pretty good. Wow, that just crept in, didn't it? But that was a good goal from Urzi, and we lead 1-0. Wigan on the attack, looking to strike back. Jacobs got the ball. He's going wide. He's going way wide. And he's got it inside. And he's beaten Nubel at the near post. We've conceded mere minutes after we scored, and scored is level. We're still yet to keep a clean sheet. We need to be doing better than this, guys. Disappointing to concede that, but hopefully we can grab another goal and win this game. So we're going to be going with the same team for the second half. I've set some tactics. Let's see if they work out. But yeah, let's hope we can win. So Rui Diaz kicks off the second half. I try to win the ball back there. Oh, that was an untidy challenge from De La Vega. Sorry, he's going to get booked there. He is. Oh, what was that challenge? Pretty late. Oh, could have an opportunity here. Low, charging forward. And he's beaten one. He's taking the shot and Nubel at his near post denies him. Still 1-1 thanks to a good save from Nubel. We again have the ball here. Looks like all hope is lost. João Paulo wins it back. I think we have one last go here. João Paulo to De La Vega. Plays it to Rui Diaz. Rui Diaz out wide. Lay down. Later can play back to João Paulo. João Paulo puts it for De La Vega. De La Vega to play for Rui Diaz. We've won 93rd minute winner. Rui Diaz has just won the game against Wigan. And in what fashion? De La Vega with the assist. 93rd minute, last attack of the game. And the Seattle Sounders have beat Wigan at their own stadium. That's it for the game. We've won. What a moment at the end for Rui Diaz. De La Vega with the great ball across, and yeah, finally we won. Thank God. De La Vega wins man of the match, and why not? 2 assists. He was immense today. Definitely better than he's been in his last few games. I thought Leerdam wasn't good, but he turned out to get a 7.2 rating. Zaracho definitely wasn't good. Needs to be much better than he was this game. But yeah, I think we went pretty well. João Paulo as well, putting in a good game. But Rui Diaz, De La Vega and Urzi, great game for the attackers. And yeah, that's the game. Up to Seattle. Here we are at the post-match interview. The press are claiming we were lucky to score the late winner. You know what? Luck had nothing to do with it. That was some great play from our team, and we fully deserved that goal. We deserved that win, and I'm really happy we picked it up. Was the win ever in doubt? No. I trusted we'd give it our all, but it was in doubt at some points. But I did trust we'd give it our all. Robinson. How difficult was it to find a way past defense? Wigan's defensive lineup. Sorry, I'm so excited I can't even speak. It wasn't easy at all, but you know what? We can learn from him. He was immense, and I think that our fullbacks especially need to learn from him. Defensively, they will poor, and attacking as well.
Thanks so much for your time. That's all the questions
that's
we
all
have
for now. So just a little check-in with our season objectives. The Seattle Messi, the get 30 goal involvement with De La Vega it hasn't been going too well, but hopefully we start picking up the pace. He's got 4 goal involvements already, 2 goals which came in a simulated game, and 2 assists which came in the last game against Birmingham. And Rui Diaz has scored 5 goals, not counting the friendly tournament. I think we'll definitely be able to make the Peruvian marksman, but we really need to work hard with De La Vega, and he needs to work hard if we want to meet that objective. But yeah, we might have our first shot at achieving the Not Today El Loco objective next episode, because I think we go away, or no, we play Leeds United at home, which should be a good game. But yeah, that's the check-in for the season objectives. Let's go take a look at the table. Here's how the table is looking after an exhilarating game against Birmingham. Last minute winner from Rui Diaz. Come on, lads. We're sitting in 4th position, still a playoff position. I think we can. You know what? I'd be happy with the playoff position. I'd be happy to play playoffs. So in the next episode, we have a crucial game against Leeds United, who actually they're part of one of our season objectives, which is to avoid losing to them. And so I think we might have to play defensive there, because if we can't be beating Birmingham City FC, or if we can't beat we couldn't beat Reading that game, I think we don't stand that big of a chance against Leeds. I think we need to up our game if we want to be able to put up a fight at Leeds. But yeah, guys, that's all for today's episode. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace.